To be universally popular in Formula 1 is very difficult, but Stefano Domenicali has achieved exactly that. And when Lewis Hamilton is saying he can't think of anyone better to run Formula 1, you know you've got the right guy. But who is Stefano Domenicali? And what did his journey to becoming the president and CEO of Formula 1 from the 1st of January 2021 look like? Well, let's have a rundown of his career so far, where he came from, and then I'll give my views on him and if I think F1 have made the right decision. Domenicali was born in Imola on the 11th of May 1965, making him 55 years old at the time of this recording. Yes, this man was born in Imola. You can't be born in many places more F1 and Ferrari mad. And as a child, he actually used to go to the Imola track to help out in the paddock and in the media centre. After Stefano graduated from the University of Bologna in 1991, he joined Ferrari and worked in the finance department, and he has been involved with cars and motorsport ever since. This guy is a true petrolhead. Before F1, he was the race director at the Mugello racetrack, the host of the 2020 Tuscan Grand Prix, and has been involved in many other racing series such as DTM, and 1990s DTM was the best era of DTM. Loyalty in business is a very difficult thing to find, but Domenicali has that, remaining with Ferrari for 23 years from 1991 to 2014, where he went through various roles at the company. He was the head of personnel in Ferrari's sporting department in 1995, then promoted to team manager in 1996, where he would remain until 2001. Then, after a short tenure as logistics manager, he became the sporting director in 2002, being part of the Ferrari Dream Team, including Jean Todt, Ross Brawn, and of course, Michael Schumacher. After Ferrari dominated the first half of the 2000s, winning the double 5 times in a row from 2000 to 2004, the Ferrari Dream Team started to part ways. Schumacher retired for the first time in 2006. Brawn announced that he would take a sabbatical the same year and return in 2008 to work with Honda, and Todt left his role as team principal in 2007. There was one obvious natural successor to replace Todt as team principal. The biggest role in Formula 1 is leading the biggest team with the biggest fan base in the world, Ferrari. So how would Stefano get on with this much pressure on his shoulders? In short, he brought home Ferrari's last title success, winning the Constructors' Championship in 2008, and whilst they came close in 2010 and 2012, the Red Bull and Sebastian Vettel combo was too strong and they would just miss out, losing the Drivers' Championships with Fernando Alonso by 4 points and 3 points respectively. In 2014, however, Ferrari had built the worst power unit on the grid for the new V6 hybrid configuration. Sounds familiar, doesn't it? And Luca Di Montezemolo, the Ferrari president at the time, wanted Domenicali to sack the head of the engine department, but he refused, instead taking responsibility for the poor performance, and will resign from his role as team principal early on in the same year, bringing an end to his 23-year association with the Ferrari brand. But what did he do after this? Well, this is Stefano Domenicali we're talking about, so he carried on working in the automotive business. In October 2014, he was hired by Audi and then appointed as the head of the FIA single-seater commission, and from the 15th of March to the present day, he has been the CEO of Lamborghini, which is quite a big name in the car industry. And from the 1st of January 2021, he will become the CEO and president of Formula 1, replacing Chase Carey, who will move on to the role of non-executive chairman. So what is Domenicali like? Well, as I said earlier, he is incredibly popular, known for being very positive, smiling most of the time, and in general, being a very nice man. But he clearly is able to be serious and firm when it matters, succeeding in every role he has been present in, and has received universally popular reception from the F1 paddock, with drivers, team bosses, and the media all happy with the appointment that has been made. And there seems to be no concerns that Stefano comes from a Ferrari background. I am a big fan of Stefano Domenicali. He is one of my favourite ever team principals, and I can only see his appointment being a good thing and will significantly benefit Formula 1. Thank you for watching this video. Let me know your thoughts on the appointment of Stefano Domenicali in the comments down below. If you do enjoy my content, I'd really appreciate it if you gave this video a like and subscribe to the channel. You can also follow me on various social media in the description down below, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Until next time, goodbye.